Well, viewers, straight away cutting across to some breaking developments and visuals that we are in fact picking up. With respect to Melitopol, where another video has shown that relief aid was brought for civilians, and Russian media also claims that the Russian military brought over 110 tons of humanitarian aid from Crimea to Ukrainian Melitopol. Ankit also joins us on the broadcast. Ankit, Melitopol has been always at the epicenter of this entire controversy since the Russian aggression started on the ground, be it for the information warfare, where Russia had first claimed that they had taken control of Melitopol. However, Ukraine had denied that. And now another propaganda video that we also see of the Russian media that has been released, where Russian troops, in fact, are shown giving humanitarian aid to civilians there on the ground.
Absolutely, Priyanka. We had seen, like you rightly pointed out, earlier videos showing a different picture in Melitopol. Melitopol, just to give the users some viewers information, is on the southern coast of Ukraine. It's not exactly on the coast, but it's on the southern side, and it is at a place that is easily accessible from Crimea, if not any other places. And we've seen how in nearby cities also on the coast, the Russian military has been, and the Navy has also been encircling some of the ports, and we've seen Russian choppers also flying through the same area. This was in fact the city where just a couple of days ago videos surfaced of a 17 helicopter strong convoy of Russia, of which 2 helicopters were shot down by Ukrainian forces. But of course, if the Ukrainians there are getting any form of humanitarian aid, it is a good thing. Lest they go hungry, lest they suffer for basic resources. And a lot of places that Russia has taken over also, there have been restrictions that have been put up. And so this is a welcome sight, I'm sure, for a lot of Ukrainians that are there. Let's also just take a look at this other report about what's happening in the war zone as well.
How medics in the besieged Black Sea port of Mariupol are racing to save lives as Russia's bombardment on the city continues. Amid the flashes of constant shelling, paramedics rushed from one house to the next in a bid to aid those needing treatment. In Mariupol, a maternity ward has been converted into a hospital. Young soldiers, an old woman, and among the injured was also a 16-year-old boy who was injured when a bomb exploded on a football pitch near a school. With the medics being unable to save him in time, his father wailed as he mourned his son's death, hunching over the lifeless body now covered in a blood-stained white sheet. The city was plunged into darkness as the battle knocked out most phone services. Without phone connections, medics are struggling to aid the wounded. As heavy fighting continues on the outskirts of Mariupol, the civilians are now bracing for what's to come. Agency report for Republic TV.